Oh, other light's still on. Looks different, doesn't it? I don't think I should leave that light on. We're gonna go with it. We'll see how it looks. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Will, and today we're finishing or going through the rest of our Drawn to Adventure campaign. So Drawn to Adventure is played on 3 maps. First map took us a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. We'll see if this one goes a little bit quicker. And then either way, I'll do the third one later in the week. So you, of course, can subscribe. That way you can watch the last playthrough or come out and join me during the live stream. With that said, let's go ahead and flip over and see what we're working with. There we are. Everything looks just more yellow. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. There we go. Much better. That's why everything was just really yellow. The reason is, of course, my cameras are tuned to the light color of the LEDs, and I had the top light on because I need light over my desk because I was painting some bases, finishing up the bases for Zombicide. There we are. The second kingdom we are going into is the Trollbit Kingdom. Of course, the Extra Life logo. So we're actually going to Extra Life Kingdom, I guess. In this one, the extras are the same. However, there is this new condition that says we ignore a green horseshoe. There's green horseshoes. Green horseshoes when completing a marsh quest. Yeah, these ones with the cattails. Unless they have been outlined, all right? If you complete a marsh quest, all other players must outline the quest's horseshoe on their map at the end of the round. So that really doesn't impact me in solo unless she's going to do it as well. And she might. Reddish. Less red, but now less bright. We can't win. We can't win. The cameras, of course, had to adjust based on the one light. Now it's trying to adjust on the other light. We are where we are. So I'm wondering, does she add... She cross those off? No. So that, because these are random too. So of course her abilities couldn't impact these. So those almost have no bearing in a solo mode. I just have to always, they're going to be, I don't have to do them. Okay. Mana potions, all that's the same. First gameplay I did play slightly incorrectly, but at the end of the day, I lost, and so our buddy here got 20. I got him 26 points. And I think I only got 10, so we're going to carry that through and see how we go. So actually I need that number because I need to put it in my very first treasure chest. What did we do? We got, yeah, like 10. Exactly what I thought we got. We got 10 whole points. All right, so we're going to put 10 right here. All right, so we're starting with 10 points. We'll see where we go. We did get 2 upgrades in our last playthrough, so she did level up, and she's got her Wanderlust, which allows me to move to any completed village, cave, or port. Village is easy because they're already completed. Port we would have to get to, and there's no ports. And then there is this cave as well. Our first objective we can try to go after, if we go up here, Trouble Trolls. The Trollbit captain rubs her bandaged leg from the last troll attack. She cannot keep the village safe with her wounds. She asks for your help. So basically we have to go to C. Where is C? DC. So C's right here. We need to spend 4 potions. We do start with, I was going to say, oh, we do start with potions, but we don't. I don't think any of that carries over. It doesn't matter. I didn't have any to carry over anyways. I don't think these carry over either. Let me just double check that nothing carries over. Quest Frosted Lucky Charms, green horseshoes, blue keys, and pink potions. Yeah. Completing challenges. No. Where is going to the next... Okay, new map. Observe the lowest visible value of each treasure. Write the number associated. Take the sum. Write the sum on the next map. Any unused mana is transferred to the new map. Any unused reserve abilities are transferred. Ooh, we do get them. Okay. So we do get 2 horseshoes and a sword. Oh, that's good. So we get 1 sword, 2 horseshoes. That'll start us off a little bit better. So maybe we are going to score a lower amount at the beginning because now we get extras for free. Place your adventure on the castle, discard incompleted quests, form the quest deck by shuffling the new 8 quests. All right, so that's it. So yeah, so everything carries over, which makes sense, right? We're adventurers. We have things in our pack. Yeah, so now her trigger points is, so we can figure this out, because last time this is where I messed up. So she's going to trigger if both the red gems and the silver each get to 2, because that'll now have one on each side. If her gems or not being able to cross over anything gets to 10, then that is. If the cross off and the gold get to the 3rd spot, that's a lose. If any of these just goes all the way up, then they're almost all at the max level. So that's not really that big of a deal, but I feel like you're always going to hit these first. That was one question I kind of had during the last playthrough. It was like, well, wouldn't you hit these triggers first? I would think that would trigger first. Now, one thing that was kind of confusing to me, and maybe I did mess up on that, is it was if you could not do these double cards, right? It said don't do any at all. But then I was crossing off the X here, and I don't know if you technically should do that. So it says, any time you're required to cross out something due to a boss reward card, but cannot, cross out the leftmost uncrossed bubble in the row. If you cannot cross out both requirements, 2 mana, 2 reserves, or 2 early birds, do not cross out either of them. But it doesn't tell you not to do that first part, so I'm going to assume you still do that first part, which is what makes this harder. So, all right, so we need to optimize. We need to optimize on this quest. We were not optimized last time. All right, so we will roll first. Oh, you can actually get a star. I didn't know you could get a level up star on this die. I don't think we ever got that. But... So I think the first thing we want to do is go get our quest. And then we need to do the three castles, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 3 bosses. So we have a spider, a dragon snake. I have no clue what that thing is. And a big tree. Why are we going to chop down a tree? That's mean. All right, let's see what we get. So I said, oh, I haven't seen the XP one. But we did get an XP star. Now, the nice thing about the XP star is instead of leveling up, we can actually use it to get 2 potions. And there's a 2 potion. To go that way, I would need the sword. So I'm wondering if I should just... So this would give her a coin, which is kind of not bad. So she's going to take the key. No matter what, she's getting the key. Oh, what's the key do? Oh, the key makes me get rid of 2 things in my reserve. Holy cow. I don't like that. And I don't want to take the keys. All right, forgot I gotta move the dice down here. David was smart last time and he told me to put the dice down here so I don't have to hold the dice tray like that. So I don't want to take keys. Key would move me south, which doesn't really give me anything. It gives me a potion. Now, again, I'm not going to lose these. Here's the key. I'm not going to lose those until it is her turn. Because I get to go first. So I could use the sword to move and pick up the quest. And then the horseshoe moves me back. So the horseshoe wouldn't do me any good. So I'd end up losing both my horseshoes. I don't like that. But I mean, that's the other thing. She wouldn't take the book. She wouldn't take the arrow. So the next thing she would be able to take is the 2 potions, which would be that. And that's if I take both of these, but then I don't have any, it'd be a wild. I could use both of these to count as 1 wild. Oh, I could do that. Oh, no, I take 1, she takes 1. Dang it. I'm going to take 1 and then she takes this one, so I wouldn't get my wild. I think we're just going to do it. We're going to take the yellow to get the XP. And she's going to take this. And then I already have my sword to go here. So I don't have to take the sword. Do I just get more mana? And then, because I'll have 4 mana and I'll be able to complete that almost immediately. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I get to go first. I get 1 XP. I got my 1 XP, so I'm going to use that to get 2 potions. And then I got my other potion to get 2 potions. And then we're going to use my sword to go up here and get our first quest. So now we have our first quest. We need to go to C. We need to go over here. So I guess we can go up here, take care of this boss, and then make our way over to C. All right. And then she gets to go. She's going to cross off 2 items from my reserve. I think she physically crosses off 2 items in my reserve. I don't think she crosses off 2 spaces. Cross out 2 circled but unspent reserve items. Yeah, so we lose both of our horseshoes. So, yeah, I don't like her. She keeps stealing my stuff. Basically, that's the thing about it. She keeps stealing all my stuff. Steal all my stuff. All right, so lots of books. Lots of books. All right, so I need to head that way. So books will head me that way. She's going to take the key again. Luckily, she won't be able to cross anything off, which means she will get her first X there. But if I get both books, I could go here and then complete this, which is probably not bad. Use 1 book to move here. Use the other book to cross that out. I feel like I could use the book or the key. I think I'm going to use the key, because then, yeah, that's better. I'm going to take the key, because she can't, then she won't take the key. She's going to take the book, and I'll take the other book. Not rolling the yellow die. Yeah, it's every other. All right, so I'm going to use the book to go here. I'm going to use the key to complete this location. That gives me a potion and gives me a movement. So we will go ahead and move into here. Right? Yeah. All right, so we have done that one. I should probably cross these off just so I remember that I did those. And I think you have to do the reward immediately. I don't think I can use like that, oh, I'm going to get the movement and use it later. I think I have to do it immediately. All right, and then she gets 1 gold. All right. So, here we go. Round 3. All right. So, the +2 is perfect. Oh, I need all this. This is exactly what I need. I can't take that many dice. She already got rid of my horseshoes. So the +2 give me 2 of whatever dice I choose. So I need 2 swords. Now, luckily I can do this over multiple turns because this is not a single white spot. So I can do that over multiple turns. So I think I am going to take the +2. Which means then she takes the potions. I'm going to take the sword. All right. So that basically gave me 2 swords. I'm going to do 1, 2. What did I do here? I did a book. I don't think it matters what I mark. And then she gets the coin. So the problem is, like, I just noticed it. Like, her gem is right here. Like, I was thinking, oh, the gem would be hard to get. But no, the gem is actually her 3rd one. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I messed this up. Hold on. I have to reverse hers. So this would have moved on the previous turn. Forgot to do that. So then she did the book. So she actually would not have gotten the gold. She would have tried to cross off 2. I didn't have to. So she'd actually mark off that. Then the book moves again. Then she got the double potion, so she would have gotten a gold instead of a silver. And this will move again. There we go. All right. Not too much of a difference, but that's what it was. All right. So we are still good for now, I think. All right. So. All right. All right. So we do have one potion extra. All right, so I need the horseshoe. The horseshoe is here. That will give her this, which she can't do, so she's going to mark another one of those. Am I fine with that? Because if I take this, which I would have to bank, I can't even use it. Well, no, I could use it. I could move down this way with it after I'm done, which isn't bad because I need to get to the sea anyways. So if I take this, then she'll take my horseshoe. I don't want her to take my horseshoe. Yeah, I'd rather, because I could still move this way, which is I could use the book. So that's fine. So I don't want her to take my horseshoe. I need the horseshoe. She's gonna take that, and I'm gonna take the book. All right, so we're going to do the horseshoe. So that completes the boss. So we get the first coin there, because we did him. Then we get one coin for his area. And then we get a star. So I can either get a coin or another upgrade. Drawn to adventure. I get to do one of these when I complete a side quest. And I'm going to complete a side quest, but will I get another star before then? That's the question. So let's go ahead and work on that. And then I get one item of my choice. So what do I need? If I go up to C, if I say I don't do anything here, I just keep going over here. I need a sword. That's all I need is a sword. That needs a key. Although the problem is I don't have much more swords to hold, and I don't want her to get rid of it. Although it'd only be one. She can't get rid of it if it's only one. So yeah, we'll go ahead. Oh, no. She's going to do that. Yeah, she'll try to do that this turn, and she won't be able to. And then I will use my book. That was my horseshoe. Use my book to go up here. Although maybe I should do the key, because then I can immediately complete that. Yeah, we'll do the key. And then we will use the key to complete this one, which gives us another potion and gives us a gold bar. All right. That was how I moved. All right. And then she is going to do this one. She can't cross anything off there. Oh, this gets dangerous, though. Everything slides. Am I sliding those the right way? The arrows are pointing that way. Yeah, as far left as possible. Yeah, those arrows are backwards. It says the far left as possible. I'm not sure why. Not sure why it's got the arrows that way. The arrows should point that way. All right. I think that's all we can do. Let me double check. I don't think I get to do both. I think it's one or the other. Experience bonus. After unlocking an experience bonus, each time you gain an experience, you may gain any one of the circle experience instead of. Yeah, that's what I thought it was instead of. Well, that's what it was last time. I got the +2 again. All right, so we need to go down and to the left, which is the arrows. And we did not get an arrow. So we would have to try to re-roll or flip. What is the arrow on the back of? Arrow is not on the back of any of these. Nah, that's not helpful. All right, so coin is not bad if she gets a book. The key would be a diamond. Diamond's not bad if she gets a diamond. I have no way to move, though, with any of these. So I'm not going to be able to move. Or at least I'm not going to be able to move to C. I could go down here, but I can't complete that. I need an arrow all the way around for either one of these to move down or to go here. Because I was thinking if I come down here and I complete that with an arrow, then I get a free movement. But I can't complete that. I can complete it if I re-roll. If I re-roll both of my dice, I can do that. So if I take the key, which allows me to move down, I don't think I want the +2. So I could move down and then re-roll one of these, which means she's going to take the book, which I don't mind the book. She can take the book. All right, so I'm going to take this one. She's going to take the book, and I'm going to take the book to re-roll. Or should I just re-roll them both? I plow the air in arrows. Should I re-roll them both? Yeah, let's re-roll them both. Alright. So, I'm going to re-roll both of them. There we go. That's perfect. Holy cow, that was great. That was a great roll. Alright, so, we're going to use that to move down. That was our key. Then we're going to use our arrow to complete this, which gets us a coin, another coin, silver coin, and then allows us to move any direction. So we're going to move up to C. And then in C, we're going to spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 potions. Gets us our Trouble with Trolls. You track the trolls to its hideout and dispatch the vile creatures. The villagers are safe while the captain recovers. So we get an experience, which is definitely what we want. So now the question is, now this is order of operation, right? I completed the quest, which gave me the star, which means this probably doesn't activate, I'm assuming. That's my assumption. By order of operation, this wasn't there when I completed it. That's what I'm going to go with. But then I also get another silver coin. All right. And then I can discard this. So here's my question. I was wondering this after the last playthrough, because I can discard that, right? Are you not supposed to count those rewards? The quests at the end? Oh, in the event of a tie, the tie player with the most side quest wins. Okay, so they're just used for ties, and it's like, well, that doesn't do anything. Also, I just realized that. So you'd have to keep your side quests, right? So I'd have to keep my side quests. Yeah, it says discard any incomplete. So actually, I need my 2 side quests from the last game. Which was it was these 2, right? Yeah. So I still have these. I can actually use them as my abilities. So I can still discard these to do that. I forgot I had these, so actually that's going to help. So this actually, I can just discard this, right? So discard a completed side quest card to complete any non-boss quest. So we will use that just to, since we're standing here, to complete this. Completing that means that we get another potion and a gold. I forgot about that. Yeah, if I would have had 2, I could have used that earlier too. All right, so that one is, I've discarded that one. I have 2 more down here that I can discard. I use the arrow to complete that. All right, so their turn, they're going to get a silver coin. All right. And then that is not one of the first 2, so none of these move. Right? Right. All right, so now the question is, do I go get another quest. I think I need to do the bosses. I could go back and get another quest. Oh no, that needs 6 potions. I'm not playing that game. Holy cow. Maybe it's a good reward, but I'm not gonna try to bank 6 potions. Although that's the least likely thing she would get rid of mine is my potions. Alright. So if I want to go down, I need a key. There are no keys. Which means I'm gonna have to roll to do that. Or I can go up to the spider. The spider needs a book. I have a book. Which means then she would take this, which doesn't in the game. It's not bad if she does that. Because if he does the book, that makes that a little bit more dangerous because that'll be at the skull. I think I'm fine with her taking the horseshoe. So I'm going to take a book so I can go up there. Oh, I need 2 books too. Got a lot of books to beat that one. A lot of books and a sword. Holy cow. All right. So she's going to take the horseshoe. I'm going to take the other book. The other horseshoe goes away. All right. So I'm going to use a book to move up here. Use another book, the other book to start beating up on the grande spider. And then she is going to get a gold. And slide these down. All right. Good to go. Okay, so I want to make sure it said side quest. Yeah, the 4-leaf clover, when I draft a horseshoe, I'll be able to get potions. I may want to look into that too. Oh, okay. This is a tough one. So I got the experience, but that's horrible. I just realized that. Like, these two, the first 2, are the ones that if they both get 3, it's end of game. I kind of need her to get the diamond, but she can't. It doesn't matter. There's 2 swords. So no matter what, she's taking a sword. I need a sword too, so I don't have a second book. Do not have a book. I could re-roll to try to get a book, or I could flip to get a book. Books are on the opposite side of horseshoes. Okay. Or do I take this? Since I can't use the other die, right? I could bank it, but I can't bank a sword. I could bank a key. I wonder if I should just take this. Oh, forgot. I have 3 now. I wonder if I should just take that and get the gold bar. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this, which means she takes a sword, and I'm going to take the other sword. All right, so we're going to use a star to get a gold bar. And then we're going to use the sword for the quest. And then she is going to try to do that. She can't do that to me. So that is going to do this. That's my assumption. If she can't do this, then she does that. I'm thinking that's right. So I cannot let her get any more gold. So whatever the gold is, I can't let her get that. So now I'm kind of in that same boat we were last week, where I have to take a die even if I don't want it, just so she doesn't. And then I'm going to have to use my mana potions to get around that. Yes. Last week was play number 1, this is play number 2, and then play number 3 will be Friday. Yeah, I got it Friday. Haven't seen this game before. Oh, hey, Steve, didn't see you jump in there. Yeah, so this is by Final Frontier Games. The only negative people have about this is that it seems like a light game, and it would be like, okay, you'd want to play this in one session. But for example, today we're at 30 minutes already, and I didn't do an overview. And the last gameplay went about an hour and some change plus overview. So you kind of want to treat it like a regular campaign game where you play each map one at a time, unless you just want to set out a long play session. And I think that's the problem is for this type of game, an 2 hour, 2.5 hour play session this wouldn't be the game you'd want to play for that. So I think it works fine as just like a, one off. You're going to spend 30 minutes to an hour to play. It's fun. It's interesting. I like rolling rates, so kind of doesn't hurt me there. All right, so I think that's what we're looking at. I think I need to get the 4-leaf clovers because I think I'm going to need more potions because I think I'm going to need to manipulate the dice a little bit more. All right, so we had the yellow dice last time, right? Because I got the XP. All right, so we cannot... Now, again, we can let her do the key. Because, again, she can keep going on that key at least 2 more times. So she can get a key. She cannot get the book. I need a book, so that worked out great. Which means she's going to take the horseshoe, which sucks. And then I'm going to take the sword, which sucks. All right. So we're going to do our book. So it means we completed this. So we completed our second one. So we get another gold bar. Then we got to finish that. So we get a potion, which is good because she's about to make us lose one. We also, by beating that one, got a ruby. And then we get 1 experience. Do I just go get the ruby? Oh no, I can't do that yet. I can get another gold, or do I think I need to get 4-leaf clover because she's just gonna. I'm gonna probably need rerolls. So we will go ahead and start unlocking our 4-leaf clover. All right, and then she is going to steal 2 of my mana potions. So 1, 2. I don't know why I didn't start from the beginning when I was marking those off. All right. So, get back here. Yeah, because I'm going to need more mana too. Oh, we got the XP again. All right. Now, again, because she did this one, none of the cards moved. So I cannot let her have either of these two. Right? I cannot let her have gold. Gold is like, cannot let her have gold. Here, let's put a person on that one so I remember. Cannot let her have that one. At all. Ever. So, there's no books, so we're good. There's no keys, so doesn't matter. She can get a gem, but that's going to give her a lot of points. Or I could take it to get me some more mana potions. So if I take it, then she's just going to get 1 silver, which isn't bad. Question is, do I want this? I don't think I do. I think I want to start moving down this way. So down is a key. There are no keys. I could go this way with your horseshoe. There are no horseshoes. I do have a reroll. Or I take both swords. Or I take both swords. Or again, I get the XP. And I bank a sword. Bank an arrow. Because none of my ability... Oh, I do have these, so I can discard these just to complete that, which gives me another move. But I need to be able to move down first. What's the key on the back of? The key is on the back of the potions. So I was saying I could spin 2, but I can't spin 2. I could get this, get 2 potions, flip this to the key, which will let me come down here, and then I can do the quest reward to complete this, which then will give me another potion and allow me to move any direction, which I could come over here, same thing, use the other quest to complete this one. Oh, I cheated earlier. I needed to have a key in my pack. I did not have a key in my pack. So we're gonna retroactively come in here and lose a key spot because I cheated. Yeah. Yeah, because I used that to complete this one, right? Yeah. Which is fine. So what it's letting me do is basically just use keys to complete quests. So I'd actually need 2 keys. So my plan isn't going to work. Can I get a book? No, books are there. Books, I would have to re-roll. Maybe I just re-roll. Yeah. All right, so what do I want her to take? Do I want her to take gold, or do I want her to take a ruby? Oh, no, I can't let her take gold. What is it? Ruby or silver? Think ruby, because she's not gone up there yet. Which then means I can't let her ever take a ruby or silver again. So maybe I do let her take the silver. Because if I let her take the ruby, then I've got 3 cards here I can't let her ever take. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to... Well, now if I do the silver, then I can't let her take the silver. Yeah, because it'll hit that one. If I take the ruby, then I can't let her take ruby, silver. I can't let her do both. So yeah, let's take the potion. She's going to take the silver. I guess I'll take a sword. Yeah, each of the 3 plays is on a different map. Oh, is my chat being weird? Yeah, there we go. All right, so do I re-roll them both? I can't use either of them. I could bank them, but I need to at least get down to him. He needs keys, so I need at least a key to get down, and then 2 more keys to get over here. So I'm going to spend my last potion. This may not be a good idea. Spend my last potion. Ooh, got a key. That's what we need, a key and an arrow. So, key will move us down. An arrow actually moves us this way. Which could come down here. Now, this needs 2 arrows on the same turn. This needs 2 keys on the same turn. So maybe we... I was thinking I could bank the arrow and head down this way. But that means I do need to go... Maybe next turn I can get a book and give me a free movement here. I'll need 3 arrows. So I bank an arrow. If I go here, then I'm kind of... I can choose based on the next die. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we use the key to go down. We're going to bank the arrow. So let's bank the arrow. Oh, that yellow was his turn. And then she gets a silver. Alright, so, same thing. Now I don't want her to take any silver. Alright. Alright. So we have our other arrow, but we don't have... We need to move down. So we need another key to... Or we need a book. So I got a book. So if I took the book, I'd complete that, and I don't want her to take the book anyways. There is no key, so okay. Oh, she's going to take the arrow. Oh, man. This is game over no matter what. Because I can only re-roll the dice when they're mine. So I'll be able to complete this. And I'll be able to move anywhere. Problem is I have a sword. Oops, I circled the wrong thing. I don't have a sword. I have an arrow. Which I would be able to take into my next quest. I could draft the horseshoe. The horseshoe would send me here, but again, then the book's not helping me. And I can't let her take the book. Doesn't matter. She's gonna, this is gonna be the last one. I get one more round after this. I get one more round after this. So she's gonna end the game, and then I get one more round. I need to be able to defeat one of these two. I have a banked arrow. I could get a second banked arrow. I could complete this to move here, and then I would have to hope for another arrow to go here. I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta hope for another arrow. But she's gonna take this one. So she's taking the two things I need. That's the problem. She's gonna take either one of the two. I need both of these. Those are the two she's gonna take. All right, what can I do? I'm just trying to get that free movement is really what I was trying to do. Horseshoe would move me to him. And then I'd have to hope for 2 coins. I do get this rolled next turn, so it could be a +2. So do I do that instead? Do I just use the horseshoe to come here? Because I'll get a mana. Oh no, I haven't upgraded that yet. Don't get a mana. See, this only gives me a gold. This would give me a ruby. Get the ruby, I'll get 3 more points. If I get the gold, I'll only get 2 more points. So I have no mana, right? No mana. If I completed this, I'll get a mana and a free movement. And I can use that mana to roll a die. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. So we're going to do the book. Yeah, we use the book to complete that. And she's going to take the arrow. And then we're going to... I only got 1 mana. I'll get 1 mana here. So I get to re-roll. It doesn't matter which die I take, because we're just going to re-roll it, right? Or do we use the movement to come down here and then hope that the reroll gives me a key so I can go down? Yeah, I think I want the ruby. All right, so this one we're going to reroll. That's what we're going to try to do. All right, so we're going to use the book to complete this, which gives us a potion for a reroll and gives us a move anywhere. We're going to move here. All right. We're going to re-roll this one. So got a book. Book does not help us at all. Like, I can't use a book for nothing. Horrible re-roll. All right, that was my re-roll. So we get a book. We'll take it with us to the next round, I guess. Ah, that was not ideal. All right, and she is going to get a silver, and so we have 2 that have crossed, so that triggers the end of the game. So now we get 1 more turn. I don't care what she gets now, because this is the last turn. All right, I need to get down to this guy to beat him. So I have one of my arrows. I just need a second arrow and a key. All right, I got a +2. Oh, man. Now, again, I could re-roll this too. I think. No, I don't think I can re-roll this one. Oh, that sucks. So I have my arrows, but I don't have a way to get down here. I had 3 potions, I can move any direction. I don't have 3 potions. And I have no way to get 3 potions this turn. I can get 2 if I had a star. I don't have a star. Oh, dang it. All right, what can I guess now it's just what can I do to try to earn some points? Any benefit of discarding a complete quest? I would need a, this is where I messed up earlier. I need a key to do that. And I screwed up and didn't have a key earlier, so I cheated myself and got rid of a key spot. Technically, I probably should have gotten rid of a silver too, to try to offset that screw up earlier. I can't use my Wanderlust. I don't have horse, so the swords move me this way. That's not going to help me because there's nothing I can do on this path. I need a horseshoe, don't have a horseshoe. I need a key, don't have a key. Yeah, that was a horrible last roll because I have no potions to change it. I don't think there's any way. I think I basically, this turn is a waste because I can bank these items so I have them for the next game. But I don't think there's anything I can do on this turn. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to complete. I think we're just going to be reserving. Yeah, I think we're just going to be reserving. Yeah, edge of the map is rough because there's fewer options. Yeah, I should have gone here. But even, here's the thing. So, say instead of going there, I would have gone here instead with my movement. I didn't get 2 keys. And I don't have a potion, so I can't re-roll either. So, I'd still be in the same boat. The only difference is I would have had the swords. And again, I can't go up this way because those are the ones I've already completed too. The arrows, if I would have gone here, the arrows, I would have been able to get 2 arrows. And would have actually been able to complete that. Let's say we went there instead. That's how we went there instead. That's cheating. But say, well, no, because the problem is she's still going to take the other arrow, so it doesn't matter. She's still taking the other arrow, so it wouldn't help me. All right, so what do I want for the next round? I guess we'll just do an arrow and a sword. And then she takes the arrow. So I'm just going to take those to Friday's playthrough. So I'm going to have an arrow and a sword. So on Friday, I'll have 2 arrows and a sword that are banked. And then she just got another coin. All right. So her points, she got 0, 10, 26, and then 9. So 35. Well, that's going to be hard to come back from because now we have, he was 26, she's 35. I have 3, 13, 17. That can't be right. 3, 10, and 4. 10, 13, 23, 27. I don't even have enough. I only have enough points to beat this first guy. I really feel like something might be broken in this solo mode. I really feel like something might be broken in this solo mode. Because, like, yeah, 17 to 35. Like, something seems broken in this solo mode. Because, like, I feel like I did a lot better this time. I think I did, like, a whole lot better. No, you're saying yeah, 17 to 35, and the first one was 10 to 26. So they're beating me by roughly 15 points a game. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll have to maybe before Friday's playthrough. Yeah, 17 is greater than 10. Well, yeah, I did better. 17 is greater than 10. But I'll have to look up on BGG and see like if people have strategies for this solo mode. Or maybe I'm forgetting to count points somewhere. I don't know where though. These are the only points you get are from the gold and rubies you got. Even if I would have come here, and here's the thing, even if I would have completed this one, right? I would have gotten one more ruby, which would have gotten me 3 more points. So, I mean, I'd be at what, 20? I'd have been at 20 to 35. So it's still, again, 15 point spread. And like, I can't get these quests. Like, I can really only get one of these quests. And I think they're all pretty much the same. They're all just getting experience. Oh, that's a good one. Look at two experience on that one. Oh, 2 experience and a ruby. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not balanced for solo properly. I don't know. Where's my webcam? There we go. 20 with having gone through half the map. Yeah, I don't. Well, and I think it's the in-game trigger, right? Because with the in-game trigger, it triggers whenever there is a X on either side of a skull. So either top, bottom, or left and right. Same thing I said last week. And so they've already gotten a lot of points by the time they hit that. And they're going to hit that. Let's see here. She did it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She did, 9. And then she crossed off my potions. So 10. And she crossed off this once. So 11. Is that right? We had 11 rounds on this one. And with this guy, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he crossed off the first player one once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I think he did this once. So it was 9. Maybe he did it twice, so 10. I don't think he ever crossed off any of my potions. So same thing, about 10-ish rounds, 10, 11 rounds. Yeah, I don't know how you would get that amount of points and that number of rounds. And I think that's sometimes with a lot of your solo games, the solo mode is optimized for people who really know how to play this game already multiplayer. And that's kind of a hindrance because if you don't play multiplayer or can't play multiplayer, then there's no entry point that you go into. So again, I don't know if there are certain rules that are missing. Play one additional round, proceed to completion. Sum the lowest uncrossed values from each row of the boss card and write the total indicated. Then the boss set the boss card aside. Sum the total for all 3 bosses, compare them to your total. If you have more treasure, you win. If you don't, you lose. 35 points in 11 rounds is about 3.8 points per round. Or better than a ruby, yeah. You'd have to get a ruby every round. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go on BGG. I'll see what people say. Either way, I did get everything scheduled. Didn't get it scheduled yesterday because Memorial Day, had a barbecue, big cookout. I spent an hour cutting a 300 plus foot hose down into 4 smaller hoses because, you know, it's not fun trying to wind up a 300 foot hose because we set up Lucita's big water slide park thing. It's one of those inflatable ones. I got it at Sam's Club. She had fun. Some friends came over. We made them hamburgers and stuff. Good time had by all, but a lot of heat, a lot of work, a lot of tired, so I didn't get a chance to set up the streams. Then Sunday, why didn't I set them Sunday? Oh, I mowed the lawn Sunday. So I spent all day mowing the lawn. That took me probably about 3 or 4 hours because I had to mow, weed eat, get everything ready for the barbecue yesterday. So, but we did get them all up. Tonight, there's no stream. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing Marvel United X-Men Brotherhood. Tomorrow evening, we'll be playing the Zombicide tutorial. I debated doing it as a lunch stream or a dinner stream because I've seen different playthroughs that range less than an hour. But I'm thinking with me talking and moving and doing and making rules mistakes and looking things up, it'll probably take me more than an hour. So we have the tutorial Black Plague for tomorrow night. And then Thursday, we are doing more Aang's Destiny. And then Friday, Session 0 with Patient 0. Yeah. They call it, and this one's it's quests. So you go on quests in Black Plague. And then Friday afternoon, we'll do the third adventure for this. And then Friday evening, me and Audrey will be back to play My City. So there won't be a painting stream on Friday. Saturday, there will be a painting stream. I will probably, I think I'm going to paint Invader, because I feel like I could probably paint up those zombies really quick, because I think I could probably get away with like priming them a color and then just washing them. I don't know. I have to look at the art and kind of see. If I don't paint that, I may paint Starcadia Quest. I don't know how much I would need for that. If I play two-handed, I'll need 4 heroes, which that alone is going to take me 4 hours. And then I'll need all of the baddies from a particular thing. Now, me and Audrey already played the first scenario for the base game, and we played the first scenario for the Star Wars version, whatever the Star Wars-esque, I think Throne Troopers or whatever they're called, Thorn Troopers. So I could continue either of those 2 playthroughs. I would have to go back and remember what weapons and stuff we upgraded, or I could just start the campaign all over. In the same sense, I could start the campaign all over and just play true solo. Well, there isn't a true solo. Again, it's a deviation of Arcadia Quest's solo mode. If I start over, it'd probably be easier, because then I would only have to control 2 characters to complete it, and I don't have to worry about remembering what all we did in the previous playthroughs. Someone could pay to rescue a multi. Yeah. As David said, we need some teams, some people rescued. Again, I don't know, and this is where I was saying, like, thematically, David was like, we could say that this team of X-Men are going in. So in the comics, right, the Uncanny X-Men, the new X-Men team that was made with Wolverine, Storm, and all of them, they went to rescue the original team from Krakoa, right? Plus Cyclops. So I've thought about that too. It's like, okay, we go to one of the scenarios and we call it a rescue mission. And we just get to rescue them anyways. But yeah, so if anybody wants to help out in any of my campaigns, the Marvel United campaign, link down below where you can help. Also, if you'd like to hurt in any of the games that we play, or help me in any game we play, same thing, there are donation incentives for that. I think the hurt is $5, the help is $1, because I'd rather you help me than hurt me, but you know, you let me know what you want to happen in the game, because again, I do all this for fun. Most of my games, I make rules mistakes or have house rules anyways, to make them more the way I want to play it. He doesn't need the hurt. Yeah, I fail enough on my own. I don't think I need you guys to hurt me. But that is that. This is this. I am going to go grab some lunch. And I think that will be today's stream. If you want to watch those videos, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the remind me on the streams. Then YouTube sends this wonderful thing called a notification saying, hey, Will is live. Go watch him. Then you can join David and the others in chat. Thanks to Steve and David for coming out and joining me in today's chat. Until next time, guys. Peace.